Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you guys are doing great. It has been requested multiple times to make a video regarding the spouse visa rejection in English. I already have this video in Urdu version. You can find the link at the top. Today's video is extremely important for those who are applying for the spouse visa. We will discuss the main reasons that can increase the chances of visa rejection. So let's dive into the video.
We'll explain everything point by point. The first point is regarding your documents. If any of the required documents are missing, incorrect, or contain false information, or if any attestation that is required is missing, there are chances of rejection.
The next point is financial requirement. If you do not meet the financial requirements, the visa might be rejected. I will discuss this in detail at the end of this video. The next point is accommodation size. If it's just the two of you, there should be at least one room and a kitchen in your home. If you have two kids, they can share one room. So if your family consists of 2 adults and 2 kids, you will need a 2-room apartment with a kitchen. The only requirement here is that the rooms should be livable. Moreover, when your spouse comes to Sweden, you should have a house contract for at least 1 year, and it should also be approved by the landlord.
The next point is the relation verification. If you cannot satisfy the Swedish migration agency with your answers or fail to show all the evidence, they might think that the relationship is not genuine. That can lead to possible rejection.
The next point is immigration violations. For instance, if you have come to Sweden or any Schengen country on any visa and overstayed, regardless of whether it's the spouse or the applicant, the visa can be rejected. Also, if any one of you has been deported from Sweden or any country, it's a red flag for you. Also, if any false documents are submitted in the immigration office, that can also create troubles for you. Next is criminal records, like smuggling, fraud, etc. In simple words, if you have tried to manipulate the system, there are chances that your application will be rejected.
If any section of the application is left blank, or if the fee hasn't been paid, the application can be rejected. And it's very important to have proper health insurance coverage.
The next point is mode of communication. You both should know a common language to communicate. But if you don't, they will ask what plans you have to address this in the future. And if there is a language barrier, it can create doubts about the authenticity of the relationship.
Next point is that if you have applied multiple times in a short period or provided inconsistent information in multiple applications, the chances of rejection increase.
Earlier in the video, I mentioned to discuss the financial aspect in details. It actually depends on the size of your family and the cost of your accommodation. I'll explain how much money you should have left every month after paying for your accommodation, bills, groceries, clothing, personal hygiene products, telephone expenses, and per person insurance. For example, if you are a couple without kids, you should have almost 10,000 left after paying for accommodation and bills. And if you have kids aged 0 to 6, you should have 3,100 kron. For kids aged 7 to 10, 3,600 crowns. For kids 11 to 14 years old, 4,200 crowns. And for those 15 and above, 4,800 crowns per kid. In short, depending on their age, you should have between 3,000 to 5,000 for each child.
I hope you find this vlog helpful. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Goodbye.